Hey everyone, we've got a new update that I think you're going to love, especially if you've ever had to deal with analyzing multi-packs. We have now package quantity overrides that apply globally to ASINs for any scan on your account. And this is very simple to use. You simply load individual overrides, or you can drag and drop a bulk list. Now, for those not familiar with what I'm talking about, let me show you two examples, real examples, where this comes into play. Here's a product that is actually a multi-pack. You can see in the title, it's a pack of 6, although word to the wise, don't always trust the title. Very often, when it says pack of 6, it's actually a count of 6 in a single pack. I know, confusing, but you'll see what I'm talking about. This is actually a count of 1, which means if you purchase this package from a supplier, you're not getting 6 of these, you're likely just getting 1. So in order to sell in a multi-pack of 6, you have to purchase 6 of these. So what looks profitable with a package quantity of 1 actually turns into a big loser if you have to purchase 6 of them to sell on this listing. This is very common, and the reason this happens is because Amazon relies on seller input. Whenever you create a listing to sell a product, you put in the package quantity. A lot of sellers just put in the wrong package quantity, and Amazon doesn't really have a great system to quality check that data. So on some supplier lists, you're going to have really good information. On others, it may be pretty poor. So this package quantity is a pain point when you're dealing with multi-packs. Now let me show you another example. Here's a different product, and you can see here the package quantity is 144. Now, I could tell you that's wrong, and it's really obvious when you look at the listing that it's not 144, and that this is probably done intentionally by the seller in order to throw off profit calculators. Okay, this happens, and we can deal with this, in the grid, just like I did here, and you can see this is actually a profitable product. Okay, if you could sell on this listing, it's selling a lot, and it's actually profitable, but you would never know it if you weren't paying attention to the package quantity field, because it looks like a huge loser otherwise. We can obviously deal with these on the spreadsheet level like we just did by just changing the field. We will recalculate that. But what if you have to deal with the same ASINs over and over again and you don't feel like changing it every time? That gets really annoying, right? So now we have the ability to correct these on a global level in your account. I'm going to copy this ASIN, and in the processing options, I could now simply add this ASIN with the correct package quantity. And by the way, if you have a bunch of these, you can bulk add them with a file. But we're just going to add one. Now, anytime I scan this ASIN now in any result, we will show 1 instead of 144. That setting will override whatever Amazon is reporting to correct the pack quantity to give you the correct calculation. So because this was already processed previously, you still see 144, but I'm going to refresh it. And once it refreshes, as you can see, that just switched to 1, and we're showing this as a profitable product. Now, anytime I scan this ASIN in any spreadsheet, I will now get the correct package quantity. Hope this is helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any other feedback. We've got a ton of other updates planned, including some really exciting next steps for automating package quantity corrections. Stay tuned for that.